Hello and welcome to the Touchline podcast, where we discuss about transfer rumors, weekly fixtures, and anything about football. All right, we're gonna go through the Euros fixtures. I'll hand it over to Hesham.
Yeah, so the first game was Turkey and Italy. It was the opening game, and initially it started off as a quite boring game, but then when Italy scored the first goal through a Demaira lone goal, Italy just turned on the game. They dominated the possession and they controlled the shots. Immobile and Insigne had a good game, with Immobile scoring the second goal and assisting the third goal. And while people said that Turkey were the dark horses, they underperformed today, especially Yilmaz, who, despite being 35 years old, there was a lot of hype around him.
Yeah, he had a good season at Lille, so everyone expected him to perform, but he just didn't. I think it was a mix of him not having enough service and him just being poor on the day. Yeah,
I don't think he was that
Yeah.
bad. I just think he was completely isolated up top. He
Yeah,
tried
he
to
just-
create
he
stuff
just-
when he got on the
he
ball.
lacked service. He lacked service.
Also, what I liked about Italy, even when they were 1-2, even 3-0 up, they were still pressing, still passing well, still looking for
Yeah,
another
the
goal.
passing was
Yeah.
intense through the game. Like the first
Yeah.
half was boring, but the game picked up second half 100%.
And yeah, I thought Italy played really well, and they look like they could be a really good team going forward in this competition.
I think a lot of people wrote
Yeah.
them off as well. A lot of people wrote them
They
off. 'Cause
started off quite slowly, but once they scored, they were dominating.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying Italy are gonna be the dark horses. After this performance.
People
One
were
thing I
saying
don't like,
about
people-
Turkey.
people say that about everyone. Like one team
Yeah.
performed well that they didn't expect, they just call them dark horses.
I
They're not always dark horses if they just perform well in one game.
think on here in our predictions video, we said Turkey could be dark horses.
We said Italy as well.
And
We did, we did
but
say it.
I
Also-
said Italy. I said Immobile would perform, and yeah, he did score goal and assist. So just had a feeling about Immobile.
yeah, but Turkey, there was a lot of expectation, I think, that they could actually do something.
But
Yeah,
They were
after
just
the-
could be
awful.
To be fair,
it could be completely different. They could win one game,
Yeah, I know.
qualify, and then what's it called? Get through to, and then just have a good Euro. They could make it to the quarters still. I think people are they're just completely writing them off. Like they could still perform.
No, but I would have liked to have seen Turkey attack a little bit more in the game, I think.
Yeah, they did just sit back.
Yeah,
I mean, Italy were the superior team, so they've got Switzerland and Wales, who are less stronger than Italy, so they might be attacking more.
And yes, speaking of Wales, Switzerland, that's the next game in the Group A. It was a
Yeah.
1-1 draw. And Bolo scored early in the second half, and then Kiefer Moore equalised. Good
Yeah.
header.
I think
Yeah.
Switzerland will be disappointed to not come away with a win from that game.
I think Wales will be ecstatic with a point there.
Yeah, definitely.
But-
but
have to-
but like some key men like Bale and now Ramsey, they were quite quiet in the game, I think.
Wales is just sluggish, man. For me, they just
Mm,
Switzerland, they did kind of dominate. They just didn't take their chances, in my opinion.
And James was the main player for Wales. He was the one who was producing all the counterattacks. He was the one who Wales were going to, rather than Gareth Bale, which was quite surprising, as Gareth Bale is the one who was more experienced.
Yeah,
Bale
think it
wasn't
was-
amazing.
no, I think it was James's just sort of pure pace, really. That
Nah, but
helped
as
him
in
there.
an example, Kiefer Moore's he headed it, and it was a very good save from Jan Sommer. That's all. And there was a few chances, one counter attack where he beat 3-4 players, and
Yeah,
you don't really see him doing that for United. Usually when he gets the ball for United, he just runs and then loses the ball. But him playing on the left there, he put on a delivery on his left foot. I've never seen him do something like that for that United. It was a very good delivery. So I think he was quite good. He was quite good.
it could be a breakout tournament for him if Wales
Maybe.
do well.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
in terms of looking at Group A, I look at Wales and they've got to play Turkey and Italy. They probably need to win one of those really to guarantee
Yeah,
themselves getting through. So I don't know if I can see them doing that, to be honest with you.
I can see them.
Draw both their games, they still could go through. It's happened in the past where
Yeah, but
team has got 3 points and went through based on their third place position.
I understand 3 points, but will they get a point at Italy? I'm not too sure. I do think Turkey have more
There's
quality.
a chance that they could beat Turkey, especially how poor Turkey were against Italy.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Good. All right, Group B. Denmark versus Finland, and like the game was kind of overshadowed by
Yeah.
Christian Eriksen collapsing on the pitch, which was collapsed around the 41st minute. Received and he received CPR on the pitch.
Yeah, there were lots of heroes on the pitch. You know, just when the players made that shield wall, Kajel, or however you pronounce his name, doing the CPR and all that.
Anthony Taylor as well for bringing attention quickly.
Yeah, he gets a lot of stick, but he did well there in my opinion.
And no, when the actual incident happened, I was shaking. I was really concerned about Eriksen. I was, but luckily he was okay in the end, or relatively okay. And in terms of
Finland won, but I didn't really like. Denmark just looked out of it that game, man.
Yeah,
they just didn't. The goal was Kasper should have saved it. Like just thinking mentally where there's.
I know there's no way they should have played just after that incident.
They had a penalty, and then Højbjerg extremely poor spot kick there.
Yeah.
Just terrible, and then Hradek saved it.
Yeah, they were just completely out of it. Really, they shouldn't have played.
I don't like because what's his name? Eriksen said FaceTime that apparently and said to play. I think but like also heard stuff like that. The UEFA forcing them to play. So I've heard a lot. So
Peter Schmeichel came out and said that they could have, UEFA might have forced a forfeit. So.
Like another week, like made it like Matchday 2 or something.
Yeah,
or even played it today on Wednesday or Tuesday or something like that.
There were 3 slots
to
play, but they just didn't do it. Which makes me think that UEFA maybe did something.
Maybe something to do with the TV rights or money and all that sort of stuff. But
also, when Eriksen collapsed, like, what were they doing? They were zooming into
I know.
They should have just cut to the studio or just cut off the program. Like, how they recorded it was,
100%.
especially the BBC from our point of view.
And with the shield wall, clearly they were trying to stop the cameras from coming in, and they're still zooming in further and then panning over to Eriksen's crying wife.
BBC were using the UEFA camera, so it wasn't the BBC as
No, but they could have cut to the studio,
off.
or cut off completely.
They have access, or they don't have access to like big cameras, but like I've seen like Danish television and like other countries, it's off air, and they're all using the same cameras as BBC. So why would like BBC? What are they doing? From them.
Yeah. Well,
aside
from that,
the other game, Belgium, Russia.
There's a routine Belgium win. Lukaku.
Everyone did expect Belgium to win.
Yeah.
3-0 win.
Russia were at home though. To be fair, like the game was in Russia, so they had the fans, but Belgium were just too superior for Russia.
Yeah, they were calm in possession, clinical as well. Well, around the penalty area.
Yeah. And Lukaku looked really good, showing his, Serie A form, transferring to the Euros. Consistent
player.
Thomas Mooney as well had a decent game. He scored the second and assisted the third.
He did well, came on as well for the Inter Castagna. Yeah, it was a simple win for Belgium. That probably put them through.
Yeah, that game, that win put Belgium top, Finland second, Denmark third, and Russia. I don't think Denmark will make it.
No.
They look visibly shaken up, so I think they could cover. The next game was Group C, Austria, Macedonia. Austria 3-1. Austria expected them to win.
Yeah,
a little closer than they probably would have liked, but
they got the job done though. Like
they did leave it a bit late. Both goals came in the last 20 minutes. So then the other game in the group, Netherlands, Ukraine, 3-2.
The best game of the tournament
so
far. Yeah. 100%.
Like Netherlands were 2-0 up, and then Ukraine they came back, and then Netherlands scored back in the last minutes to prevent a full Ukraine comeback.
Yarmolenko scored one of the goals of the tournament so far. Cannons from the right. bending it to the top corner with the left. It was a very good
Yeah,
goal.
very good goal.
Very good.
And Dumfries as well played a big part in that win with the winning goal as well. So
Wijnaldum's quite good as
Mm.
well. It was a good, very good game.
probably closer than Netherlands would have liked.
Yeah, but as in,
Really?
like, they haven't looked good under Dybala, so I don't.
Yeah.
People expected it to be very close. Like Ukraine have okay players, so I think Ukraine could have easily got a win, a draw there. So, yeah. So that left the group. We are Netherlands, Ukraine, and North Macedonia. I see Austria and Netherlands getting through, but then
Yeah.
you never know with Ukraine, to be fair. And then
Group D.
England, Croatia.
Yeah, well, we talked about this in a bit more detail in our last episode, so check that out. But overall, it's a decent one for England. 3 points, got what they needed.
Nice, comfortable win for England and helps them go through the group stages.
Yeah.
And
the other game,
Scotland and Czech Republic, where Czech scored 2 goals and Kufal and Suchek got the assists. It was a close game. Scotland had a few chances, but that second goal in particular, why was the keep out the line?
I don't know. I mean, you look how far Schick was.
Yeah.
You know, people wouldn't expect him to get lobbed from there.
But like he should, like either way, he shouldn't be that far off his line.
I don't know.
Why is he? I don't get it.
Still, that was probably goal of the tournament so far. And
100%.
Tierney was he was out injured.
He was out injured as well.
And Robertson had a good game. He was Scotland's main threat going forward.
Scotland just lacked a finisher and creativity in the midfield. They just look flat. Like they had a few chances. What's his name? Dykes, I think his name is. He should have scored. He didn't. I think they should have started Che Adams. But yeah, they just look flat.
Billy Gilmore as well could have started rather than making the bench.
But their midfield is decent. They're McGinn, McTominay, and Armstrong. So I'm not playing them. But yeah, it was a good win for Czech Republic.
Yeah.
Usually opened up. They could get through ahead of Croatia. Croatia looked very bad in that game against us.
I think I'd back Croatia to beat Scotland. And Czech Republic.
I think Croatia could be.
Czech Republic versus Croatia would be a decent game.
I do worry for Scotland though, going into their remaining games. I can't see them.
For England,
even a point.
No.
Yeah, they look disappointing in that.
Croatia as well.
True. This all depends. We just have to wait and see. Poland, Slovakia. A bit of a shock. Upset.
Yeah.
Slovakia winning.
Poland had the red card though, to be fair.
You expect players. You look at the players that Poland, we don't expect them to lose. They have Chesney, Glick, Bednarek, like just all these like Lewandowski, Zielinski. They just don't expect them to be losing. To like, look, who did Slovakia have apart from Skriniar, Dubravka, and Hamšík? Shock. Skriniar scored late. Decent. It's a decent one for Slovakia.
And Sweden versus Spain, another shock in that group.
Well, it was a bit of a ball fest that game. Like Sweden, they did good.
It wasn't really I wouldn't say a ball fest, like because there were a lot of
there was a lot.
There was a lot of good chances. I just say poor finishing. Like Spain dominated possession. They had 85% possession.
Yeah, and from that they have to be scoring at least one goal.
Yeah, but Sweden had the better chances in that game.
Yeah.
So it just shows like that.
Sweden's thing was to frustrate Spain, and they did that successfully.
Morata should have converted, in my opinion. Danny Olmo had a header save from close range, but then what was it
Yeah.
called? Isak had a shot off the line and hit the post.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah, when he
Ber-
was like
Berg
running
missed-
past.
yeah, Isak with a
Laporte.
lot, good play, set up a goal, and Berg should have led to a goal, then Berg missed. So yeah, it wasn't great from Spain there. They just
Yeah.
look washed, man. They just look washed. They just look flat and poor.
Yeah,
I would say, I mean, that group has been blown wide open.
I mean,
really.
everyone
Oh yeah.
expected Spain to be top, but
Yeah, and you look at it, I mean,
yeah, right now. I still think Spain will go through because I think they'll have enough to beat Poland and Slovakia.
I don't know, but I'm looking at Sweden, Poland.
Yeah,
Yeah, they could, they've shown that. I mean, Poland have good players. You'd back them to maybe get something from this, and Sweden have shown to be quite solid.
yeah.
Slovakia
Yeah.
may have already guaranteed themselves around a 16 place. So Group E does look quite open, really.
Mm.
And yeah, final group. Portugal versus Hungary. It's the first game. 3-0 win, but it wasn't a 3-0 game.
Yeah.
Hungary for
Portugal
like
left it.
85 minutes. Hungary, they had Portugal in control. They scored an offside goal as well, which was initially given.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. It was ruled out first by the flag.
Yeah,
But,
but VAR checks as well. And then Guerrero scored a very jammy goal.
yeah, I mean, in the end, Portugal probably just about deserved to win.
They
Well,
left it
there's
very late.
Yeah,
They did dominate, but I think what happened to Hungary is just they just capitulated after conceding one. They just looked like
Confidence.
straight from kickoff after Guerrero's goal, they give the ball away, concede a penalty, Ronaldo bags, and then final goal was a nice little move that Ronaldo finished.
yeah.
So it's the
well,
game
this
you
puts
expected them.
Ronaldo. This
Yeah,
puts
he's the top
Ronaldo
scorer.
as the all-time lead. Yeah.
The last game in Group F was France versus Germany. It was 1-0 to France with Matt Hummels scoring an own goal. There were plenty of other incidents as well, such as Mbappe scoring, which got disallowed for offside, and France also potentially having a penalty. Vishwa, what else do you think of the game?
So obviously later, I think near the 70th-ish minute, France were pinned like onto the half, onto Germany's half. You know, they were complete control, possession control, and yeah, I think France deserved this win. It's nothing else.
They have
But, I mean,
dominated.
they all played. Yeah.
You know, they've had 2 offside goals, and I think they fully deserve to win. They should have won by more than 1-0.
Yeah.
They got the win. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Hyped up to be the best game of the match week.
Yeah,
Match day.
I know,
Probably
it's-
not the best, but still is still alright. Well, to round things off, we've got our team of the match day. So starting with the goalkeepers, I've gone with Hradecki, the Finnish keeper. What else has anyone gone with?
I put Olsen, the Swedish keeper, for his role in the
Yeah, I put the same one. as well.
Sweden game, keeping Spain from scoring.
Kalash.
Hradecki saved the penalty, and
Yeah.
he saved and all that. Yeah, he saved the header as well. He was quite good. Left back, he looked good.
I went with a Spinazzola. Played quite well against
I mean,
Turkey.
there's a
Yeah, he
few.
was man of it.
Yeah. There's a few options.
Spinazzola. You could also go for Guerrero. He was good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah,
then Lucas Hernandez for France. He was good as well. So,
Nah,
yeah,
the
I think Spinazzola. Yeah, Spinazzola was very good.
Turkish attack was quite hyped up as well, and Spinazzola did a good job of stopping it.
Yeah.
Right, we'll
Yeah.
go to our centre back partnership now. Who do you guys have?
I went with Alaba and Skriniar as my 2 centre backs in there. Skriniar obviously scored, played well, and Alaba had a good game.
I went with Alaba and Kimpembe. I went
Oh.
for Kimpembe because he thought Germany were attacking a lot and Kimpembe was the main threat to them. He wasn't letting them score.
Yeah, I'd probably say Kimpembe and Skriniar. Skriniar scored for this.
Yeah.
And then
Skriniar had a good game.
also you could say Mings was quite good for England.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did well.
Right, yeah, right back. Who'd you lot have?
Thomas Meunier
Yeah, same.
Thomas Meunier.
called, assisted, and kept a clean sheet.
Yeah, you could have gone with others as well, Dumfries.
Yeah.
But no, Meunier was probably the best.
All right, 3 midfield. CDM.
Calvin Phillips, definitely.
Calvin Phillips. It was very good.
Yeah, Calvin Phillips.
Yeah.
One thing.
I think Kante could be picked.
Nah, Kante's more centre mid.
Yeah.
I put Kante as a centre mid because that's what he
Yeah.
did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
he
put
definitely.
Pogba as well.
Yeah, but Pogba for that Hummels goal, the creativity to pick out that pass.
Mm. Wijnaldum had a decent game for the Netherlands, and Pedri was quite good for Spain as well.
Pedri.
Good
that's
shouts.
Then front three is very hard because a lot of strikers perform. So,
Just
Yeah.
just strikers really.
One of the ones I'd
So-
gone for is Immobile from Italy.
all in assists.
he
Lukaku,
played
2
well.
goals.
Yeah, Ronaldo 2 goals.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ronaldo.
Schick 2 goals.
Like there's a lot.
It was a good match day for the strikers.
Yeah. Okay, thank you for watching. Please make sure you subscribe and like and share the video.